All right, guys, we're live. Hello, replay viewers. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming by and watching the replay. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up once you hit the video and also leave me a comment. Come out the bushes sometimes and leave me a comment, all right? This is what I do when I go to other YouTubers' channels, all right? If they're new, if they're new to me and I don't know who they are, then I watch first, okay? And then if I like what they're talking about and I agree with what they're talking about, I hit the like button. If I don't agree with what they're talking about, but it still entertains me, I still hit the like button. But now, if I don't agree with what they're talking about and it's not entertaining and it just gives me anxiety, I just leave. I don't do anything. I don't hit the like, I don't hit the subscribe, I just leave. I don't leave a negative comment. You know what I mean? Christine, can you hear me, my darling? 9 people in the chat. We should see at least 9 likes. We're not going to even do a percentage. Christine, give me a 1 if you can hear me, because I already blabbed just now to the replay viewers. I'm waiting on Christine's 1. It doesn't look like it's muted. Hey, Cora. What's up, baby girl? Thank you, Christine. Thank you for giving me the 1. You want to go outside? Go tell Grandpa. He's at the door. Go. Joe never pays attention to when they want to go outside. Let's see if she'll come back. All right, so there's a lot to go through. I haven't been live in a long time. I don't even know how long ago I went live. I didn't check. But there's a lot we want to go through. So, first of all, am I quitting YouTube? I don't know. Am I burned out? Hell yes, I'm burned out. This October coming will make 13 years since I've been doing YouTube. So when I post my cooking videos, right, you guys see that I put a lot of effort into making my videos. I try different techniques, like I'll put my face on camera and just blah, 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 blah to see if that's what people want. I'll take myself off camera and just do voiceovers, or I'll sit outside in the backyard in the summer and do narrations. Voiceover and narration are kind of similar, but not quite. Voiceover, you don't see the person's face at all, and we're just like editing the stuff and then talking over it. Whereas narration, we're on camera talking, show a bit, on camera talking, show a bit, right? That's narration. Although it all works the same way for me because I don't plug a mic into my Mac and do voiceover, I actually record with my camera and then I just grab the audio off the video. Why? Because a lot of the times it picks up the same ambiance of what's going on in the kitchen, especially if I do the voiceover in the kitchen. You still hear the same fridge humming, the same stove or microwave or whatever. And, if I do voice over in a controlled area, it sounds different. So that's why I do it that way. Hello, Jasmine. Jasmine. Jasmine, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jasmine, did you ever see the video? Where the hell did I put that video? Crap. Where did I put that video? I made a video to show Jasmine what I did with her gift that she sent me. You were such a blessing, Jasmine. Thank you. Hi, Edmund. Edmund said he's recovering from the winds. He was in the premiere earlier today. So, a lot of people are making this kind of video right now saying, I'm quitting YouTube, right? And when you go watch the video, some of them are really quitting. And some of them are like cooks and they're quitting because they opened their restaurant. That's their dream. They wanted a restaurant. That has never been my dream. I make cooking videos, but it's never been my dream to have a restaurant or cater or do anything that involves cooking. Can we just be honest? I don't think I've ever lied about that, right? For those of you who have been with me for a long time, I've never lied and said, I love cooking so much. This is the way I show my love to people. I just jump in the kitchen like some old granny and cook, cook, cook. Oh, hell no. I like telling stories and I like making videos. Hi, Carla. It's on Joe's channel. Thank you, Jasmine. I don't remember where the hell it was. Yeah, I love making videos and I love telling stories. It just so happened that I went into cooking and food because that's all the gifts that God gave me. Yes, He gave me the ability to sing, but I don't want to sing. I got so burnt out of singing. I've been singing since I was 17 years old, and everything that I've sang for was free. Nobody wanted to pay. They only wanted to use you up for free. And when Jada was starting to sing when she was 3 years old, we met somebody at the Wayne Brady show. And that lady became Jada's developmental manager for like a year or two for free. She gave her time for free. And the one thing that I remember her teaching us is to never, ever let Jada sing for free. If you see Jada come on here and she does a couple of numbers and there's not even a dollar cash app, she ends it immediately. She don't sing for free. Even when she was little, she would go sing for the stuff that Fontana has, and they would give her and her brothers pizza, right? They might not give her money. They would give her slip and slide for the yard, a little blow up pool, a beach umbrella, beach ball. They would give her all type of summary type things because she came and she sang at an event. So I sang for free for much of my life that I got burnt out and I don't even sing anymore. It's sad. It's sad because I really do have a beautiful voice and I can say that without being obnoxious and show off because I was trained. I don't think I was born knowing how to sing. I was trained and they brought out all the abilities God gave me. The teacher did. And so I know I can sing. That's why Jada can sing so good because I've been correcting her. I have not been teaching her in the traditional sense, but she uses her gifts freely. And where I see she's having trouble with certain things, I can correct it because I've been taught. You know what I mean? Hi, Diane from Belize. How are you doing? So, I am burned out. I'm honestly burned out. I was sick from February 29th to, no, January 29th to February 29th. This is a leap year. And I had good days in between the month that I was sick, but it's like one or two good days and then boom, I'm hit with something else and hit with something else. And it's all side effects of whatever I'm doing to try to get better from the first thing. I saw somebody come in my comment and said, in order to not have gas, you need to eat apples. I'm like, okay, doctor, show me where you get your medical license from. Because apples cause more gas for people than anything else. Apples and bananas, oh my God, worse gas than beans. I'm telling you, because at least beans, you cook it, you could try to chew. Child, mm-mm. So I'm doing good. I'm doing good since March the 1st. Today is the 4th. So 4 days of doing really, really exceptional. I feel like I'm over everything that I was doing. And one of the problems that I did have was my first ever flare up of diverticulosis. So the diverticulosis is the condition, and diverticulitis is the flare up, the inflammation of that area. And let me tell you, that was no joke. That was 12, 13 hours of intense pain, worse than labor pain. Why is it worse than labor pain? Because at least labor pain will stop in between. If labor pains were coming every 5 minutes, they stop in between. That pain don't stop. Okay? Let me go let the dog out. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go let the dog out and fill my water bottle. All right? Talk amongst yourself. 1 second. Okay, if you have questions to ask, you can ask questions and I'll answer them to the best of my ability, okay? So, why am I doing the cake book? I'm going to ask the first question for you. I'm doing the cake book because my personality does not afford me to leave things unfinished. I started the cake book. I did Beans and Rice Volume 2, which is to redo my book, to try to make money off of my own gifts and abilities because the people in Massachusetts have been ripping me off. So then I did The Pantry Laid Bare because that first book was all Belizean recipes. And I have over 2,000 videos here at the page. So I had more recipes that I wanted to put in a book. Even if it's not for sale, it would be for me so that I could go find it easy and I know how to make these things. So I did that book. Then the next book, the one that's called No More Leftovers, I did that book because a Belizean old man called me one time. I don't remember his name. He might be watching. If it's you, say it's you. And he said, which one of these two books have where I can make a small amount of the item? Because my kids are grown and gone. I don't have a wife anymore. I don't know if the wife had passed. I don't remember the story. And it's just me. And I can't go into the kitchen and make no 5 big loaf of Creole bread. Who the hell am I going to give that to? And I said, okay, that idea was birthed. And I started to chop down the recipes because it's not as easy as you think. You might say, well, Barbara, that book was unnecessary because if it says 4 cups of flour, we could chop it down to 2 cups of flour. Yeah, that's fine. But try to chop down 1 egg. How do you half an egg? Do you use the white or do you use the yolk? Or do you beat it up and then just measure out the ounces and measure half and then throw the rest in the trash or make scrambled eggs? How do you do that? Right? And some of the things when you start to condense down these cakes, some of them will not go to like 1 teaspoon. It has to go to maybe like a quarter of a teaspoon because then the cake will sink. Oh my God, all type of stuff. Thank you, Christine. Thank you for reminding them to like and share. So before people start to peel off, let me show you guys something. So I woke up probably, God, Christine will remind me. It's one of these days. I kind of lost track of the days, I'll be honest with you. I woke up and I found this. I chopped off the top part of it so that you don't see this lady's name, okay? Because, I don't want to like dox people or whatever. But the person say, hi, my name is so and so. And then this is where it picks up. Can you guys see it? Try not to let the light pick it up. All friggin' day long, you get friggin'. Let's go back into it, just in case you guys didn't see it. So you guys see it, right? This person says, my name is so and so. I'm a producer and I'm casting a new season of America's Test Kitchen Next Generation for Amazon. Your food looks amazing, and I like your food point of view. I wanted to see if you'd be interested in being considered. I would love to chat with you about this opportunity. Please let me know when you are available to talk. Thanks so much. Cheers. And she put her name, right? So I didn't know nothing about this show, I'll be honest with you. It just sounded like those competition type shows. So I sent it to Christine. Christine, thank you for always, always finding some time to investigate these things for me because I get a lot of different offers throughout all my channels, and they all seem shisty and shady. They all seem like they were trying to gain information so that they could take your channels and stuff, right? And so Christine looked her up, found out that she's legit, and I answered back immediately. I would say I answered within a day because I don't always check. Please forgive me if you're sending me Instagram DMs because honestly, I very seldom check my Instagram DMs. I only started to get into the habit maybe in the last 2 months. I went into my Instagram DM and found messages from 4 years ago. I'm like, oh God, forgive me. So I just post my pictures with Instagram. I go back and see if somebody leave a comment like hours later because I would want to answer their comments because if they take the time to leave me a comment, I'd like to respond. And I love, love, love my Instagram because I don't get any hate. Absolutely. Do you guys get hate at your Instagram? I didn't even think about it, but I don't get any hate at Instagram. It's always they just hit like on whatever picture I put out and they keep it moving and they leave a funny comment or a loving comment. I was like, I love Instagram. I love it. So that person hit me up. I responded, letting them know that I was interested in knowing more about what the hell it was, because I don't know what the hell it was. And this is the time when I can be reached 8 in the morning till 8 at night, California time, because I'm self-employed, so they can call Monday through Sunday, and this is my phone number. I ain't heard from this lady since. How long has it been, Christine? Like 2 or 3 days? She's active on Instagram. She was active 3 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. Every time you go on, you can see that she's active, but she never came back to say nothing. And of course, it's Monday and she hasn't called me. But it's okay because I went to go see what kind of show it was. And honestly, I don't think that kind of show would, I don't think I would be good on that type of show. I really, really, I'm not trying to put myself down and give myself any kind of doubts, but even my kids, even my like Jory said, Mommy, if you go on a show like that and they yell at you, either of two things is going to happen. Either you're going to stand right there on TV and cry, or you're going to cuss everybody out and bring the show to an end. There's no middle ground. It's been a while, right, Christine? It's been a while. So, um, I don't think that I would do great in a competition type show. Honestly, I watch those type of shows from time to time. They give me anxiety. It's like they'll give you a friggin' stack of mushrooms, right? And not even the one that's cut up, it's the one that you have to know how to bloody clean it, some sugar, and a bucket of nails. And they'll say, go make a meal out of this. I'm like, what the hell can I make out of this? You can't even eat nails, right? So Joshua thinks on that on those type of shows, they do have recipes. So like let's say for instance, they give you a task to do of making pizza without one of the foundational type ingredients. So maybe they'll tell you to make pizza without sauce, or maybe they'll tell you to make pizza without the dough, right? Let's say it's something like that they want you to do. Joshua says those people are the contestants. He says majority of them, not all of them, because some of them are chefs, not all of them are sharp enough in that limited time frame to come up with the recipes they come up with. So he says they have recipes. They have 2 to 3 recipes that they'll present to you for this challenge. And it's up to you to pick one of those recipes and try to make it your own. He doesn't think you have to start from scratch because I'm like, I don't know what the hell I would do. You know? Who's in here? Hi, Charmaine. Charmaine, you said hi on one of the videos too, or maybe on Facebook. Yeah, so it's like those competition type things. I really feel like I would suck at those. You know, I have no knife skills. Like I told you guys, I don't want to cook. I just want to make videos and tell stories. No knife skills. What else don't I have? I can't eat a lot of crap. There's a lot of things that's gonna like wipe me out and get me sick, right? I don't know where the show is recorded, if the competition is recorded here in California and then the actual show, because it's an actual show. We found out that America's Test Kitchen is an actual show that's shown on Amazon and it's taped in Boston. I want to say Seaside. Is there a Seaside, Boston, Massachusetts, something? Anyways, it's taped in Boston, Massachusetts. I don't know that the competition is taped there. And this is the way I understand the competition because we've been doing some investigating, right? The competition is that you're vying, you're competing against other people to get a job to go work on that show. I don't want that job. As broke as I am, I wouldn't want that job. Why? Because it would involve Boston, Massachusetts. Nothing against the state. There's some parts of Massachusetts that's gorgeous, right? And I would be 1 hour away from Julie, but I love California. And they're like, what would it take for you to get your dream job? Would it mean you move? No, I'm moving to California. We have enough going on right here. Let me see who's hollering at me. You're welcome. It's Esther. I had choco flan, but Jory was in a rush. Okay, I made choco flan today. Girl, Kathy, shit. Uh-uh. I mean, Boston wouldn't be a bad option. You know, Massachusetts is beautiful. I wouldn't want to live in New York. I wouldn't want to live in Jersey. Those places are too hectic for me. But California is where it's at. Thank you, Bessie, for telling them to give this live stream. Yes, please. Christine, thank you for coming in and getting me started, babes. I know that you're busy, and I thank you for always researching things for me. Yeah, so I just wanted you guys to know that I got that invitation. I didn't tell it to you for any other reason. Like, I don't need for you to go investigate what's going on. I don't need for you to reach out to this lady. It, honestly, the conversation I wanted to have with her is like, well, how does it work? Because I didn't go submit my video to them. They came to me. You see, she's been scouring the internet trying to find we found her Facebook. And on her Facebook, she's like, we're casting for this. If you know somebody, please let me know. So I don't know if one of you guys told her something or what, but she found me and she's like, wanted if you want to be considered. Well, I wanted to know what all it entailed. Does it entail going to Boston? Does it happen here? You know, how many weeks does it entail? What's the competition really like? Because if anybody starts screaming at me, it might not end well. You know what I mean? So, but of course, I texted this to my moderators and a couple family members just to show them that hang on, especially the ones that are going through a rough time, hang on, things will pop up from somewhere. My cousin was just like, girl, you said you was going to be rich this year. I said, not with this. I don't think that, but this lady cast for other shows. And I would like to find out whether the show she cast for, but child, either she busy trying to cast people for the show. Oh, I did notice that the contestants on one of the prior years, I don't remember if it was 2023 or 2022, those people, out of 12 of them, at least 7 of them were from California, different parts of California, which makes me wonder, can they afford to pay for people to go from California to Boston, Massachusetts to tape like a whole 6 week stint over there? Or is it taped here? And then they only paid for 4 people to come from Kentucky and wherever else they were coming from to California. I have a feeling the competition tapes here. I really do have that feeling. She is real. She is real, Carla. She's real. We found Christine found her. She's legit, she's real. But like I said, she could be busy vetting other people to get them into the thing. And I'm not chasing after her. If there's one thing that you guys know about me from being here so long, I don't chase after people. She came to me. I answered her businesslike and respectful in a set amount of time. And now the ball is in her court. And now she can call and we could find out what all would be required. I'm not saying that I wouldn't 100 million% wouldn't do it, but I need to know what it entails. None of you guys would go on a job if you didn't know what the hell the job was, right? So that's the next topic. Next topic is we're gonna leave the Belizean people going wild on Facebook for last. All right. Remind me that we have to do that topic. The next topic is Jada and her job. I think that's the last live that I did. We were talking about Jada and that job. So she's still going through it. She's still going through it. But I'm really, really, really proud of Jada because Jada says, Mom, I'm resourceful. And if I end up losing my job because I'm standing up for my rights, oh well, oh hell, I'll find a way to make my car payment. I'll find a way. She says, but I can't go to this job and keep my mouth shut with all the indecent things that they're doing to people. That little girl in the front office is still being sexually harassed by that old man. And they keep telling the girl, we can't do nothing about it. Where's human resources? You know, who the hell filled out those W-4s? Everybody owes federal income tax because they only withheld 3%. So help me figure this out. Um, maybe Edmund. Edmund, are you still in the chat? I feel like this is something Edmund would know because Edmund's my little genius here in the room. Edmund, what benefit does it gain a company if they only withhold 3% income tax on the employee instead of the 7% that they should withhold if the employee was claiming zero? What benefit do they gain? Because I don't understand how payroll really works. I have my own guesstimate. Like I'm thinking that it could be that they have to match whatever they withhold, right? So if they withhold 3%, they have to match the 3%. Whereas if they withhold 7%, they would have to match 7%. Is that the case? Is that it has to be a benefit for them because they did it to every employee. No, everybody owes federal income tax. Whereas these young kids making that little bit of money should have gotten money back instead of having to pay money in. Let's see what Edmund says. No, they don't have no 401k. They don't have no 401k. And what this company will do, let's say for instance, they decided that they have a planned vacation for the week of the 4th of July. Let's say the 4th of July is on a Tuesday and they want to take off the rest of that week, right? They'll take off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They will just tell the employees, we're taking this week off, and they will not pay them because nobody there can ever be 40 hours. Let me tell you why. They only work 6 hours a day from 1 to like 8. So even if you work 5 days a week, you still only have 30 hours. If you do 6 days a week, which they're not there on Sundays, so you can't do 7 days a week. If you do 6 days a week, you still only have 36 hours. Nobody will ever hit 40 hours on that job. Why? Because they don't want to pay out no benefits. So Jada wrote an email because it's two brothers that own the business. She wrote an email to the one that's called the good boss. He's very seldom there. The bad boss is there every day mucking things up. And she wrote him and said, there are a few things that I wanted to address. I wanted to see if you could set some time aside for me so we could address this, face to face. And she listed everything and she wrote it. It was well written. There's only a couple of words that I had to fix for her because she was saying, instead of saying withholding, she was saying payout, stuff like that. And she was very clear. She's had a couple of weeks to think this through since we did our last live. And she was very clear in what she wanted to clear up. And so that boss emailed her, answered her email and said, do you have time this evening after work that I could call you that we can go over these topics? Now, Jada doesn't like that because she wants to have everything in writing because on the phone, he can say anything and then lie. And so she says, what am I going to do? California law states that I can't record him. But there's like workarounds with that. If you have a dash cam in your car, oh, well, oh, hell, it's recording, right? But I told her to go to your friend that lives nearby, put the thing on speaker and have him take contemporaneous notes while you talk. Contemporaneous notes stands up in court all the time. It's total clock hours for 6 months for full time. Okay. That's good to know, Edmund. That's really good to know. I'm going to check to see if California has the same thing because California has strict labor laws. So she's dealing with that still, and she's like, I'm not going to stop because I don't like what they're doing this time for time, where if Monday 2 students doesn't show up, then they show up on Tuesday and I have a slot open, I have to put them in and then I don't get no pay for that. I don't get no pay for that empty slot. And they said, oh, well, you already sat there and got paid for not doing nothing. Well, it's not that I'm not doing nothing, sir. I came to work. When I had my business and I had Joe's nephew and then my kids and then one of Joe's friends worked with us throughout that 15 years. We had different employees. They were on hourly for this many hours a day for this many days a week. And even if there was nothing for them to do because the machine broke, could you lift your feet up when you walk, babe? Uh-huh.
Not too much meeting at this segment.
Mm-hmm. Stop dragging your feet. This is what he's making. All day making noise where I can't record. This I don't understand. How are you going to go out there and make noise like this all day for something you're not going to sell to bring in money when I want to record a video that's going to bring in money? That don't make no sense to me.
You don't tell me that. You just jump up and go do stuff. You got to tell about something.
80 hours a year for full-time employee. Okay. Let me screenshot that because I know I'm going to forget. Who's Mr. D? Mr. D, who are you? Thank you for coming out the bushes. Thank you for coming out the bushes. Yeah, so Jada says it's getting to the point where she hates that job. And I said, no, you know how I feel. No, you know how I feel. I'm tired. I'm burned out. Okay. I was watching somebody teach the other day about, succeeding in YouTube. This person helped somebody build their own channel because he was an employee of the channel, the original channel, and he made videos all the time teaching you how to be successful in YouTube, right? So he would do the research. Somebody else at the company would type up the script, and he would be the on-camera person that would deliver the news. And they parted ways. I don't know why he parted ways with that channel, but he had already built them up to like 300,000 subscribers. And then he just started off on his own in his little room with just trash behind him, nothing behind him, just a junky room. It looks like a spare room or something. And he looks scared to death. And he's all like, we've parted ways. I wasn't going to say anything, but they said it. The big channel went and said, we're no longer affiliated with him. And he says, I'm off on my own now trying to do this. But, if I'm teaching you guys what you need to know to be successful in YouTube, then I should be able to apply what I've taught you so that I can succeed in YouTube on my own. And I saw him start off from one subscriber. I think I was maybe like his 50th subscriber. And I don't know what he has right now, but he's got a lot. I want to think he's over the 100,000 already, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember his darn name to go find him. But he pops up in my feed every now and again, a long-haired dude. And he's building his YouTube from scratch. So somebody came in his chat and said, do you think that YouTube channels have a lifespan? Like how human beings lifespan to 70 and 10. Some people live to be 100. Dogs, anywhere from 8 to 20 years, depending on the size and the breed and whatever. Does YouTube channels have a lifespan? And the guy said, the person who was asking the question said, I'm a gamer and I've been in YouTube for 11 years and I've had great success in YouTube throughout some of those 11 years. And I felt like the algorithm really favored me for a while of those years. And now all of a sudden, no matter what I post, I can't get no views. And he says, does YouTube just get fed up and go, you've been here long, you've been here 12 years, you've been here 13 years, 15 years, and we're tired of this crap. We're just going to promote the brand new channels that are just now being birthed. Like the channels are too old. What do you guys think? Mr. D, thank you. I had a different channel, but it got deleted. This is my default channel. Okay. Do I know who you are? Do you care to share your name with us? Even if it's a first name, do we know you? I screenshot everything you said, Edmund, because I'm going to go look that stuff up. Yeah, so that thing sent me reeling when I saw that, because I'm like, is that why? Because I'm constantly letting you guys know that my videos are not getting any views, and I'm so sick and tired of these people who come into the chat or they write me private emails and stuff and say, how come your channel has that many subscribers? Oh, by the way, I was gonna have 107 subscriber party. I was gonna do it in this one, but I want to play music. I already even made my playlist, but I want this video to be monetized. So I'm probably going to have the party later this week. If not Wednesday, maybe Friday. I will just come on and play music and just jam. Okay. Be prepared. Be prepared. So, do you guys think that's true? Because I show you guys because people write me and they're like, 107,000 subscribers and you only get 200 views per video. Did you buy these subscribers? Oh my God. You don't know what? I want to stab everybody when they tell me that. I'm like, buy? Bitch, I don't even have money to buy the groceries to do these videos. This cake book is what Bessie, thank you. Bessie don't even realize how much Bessie donation. When Bessie sent me donation to buy the ingredients to make the next cake and the next cake. And thank you, God, the cake has been a blessing to so many. Tomorrow I'm taking the cake that I made yesterday. I'm taking that sucker down to the post office because I know everybody over there, and I made choco flan. Choco flan uses 9 eggs. 9. 5 for the flan and 4 for the cake. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, cool, Mr. D. Thank you for sticking around, man. Thank you for sticking around. I'm not, the simple answer in case you have to go to work or anything, Mr. D. I'm not quitting YouTube, but I really want to pivot away from cooking videos and I don't know what to pivot to. I'm taking in suggestions. You guys can email me your suggestions if you don't want to put it in the chat. It's bearpantry@gmail.com. Suggest what I should do next because I'm tired of doing cooking. They're okay. Edmund says they're getting rid of channel with 3 copyright strikes. Thank God I haven't had any. They're also like demonetizing channels that are not making the 4,000 watched hours in 365. So like Bear Pantry Talk, I don't know how many watched hours that channel got in the last 365. I'm gonna have to check. But if it didn't get the the 4,000 watchtowers in the last 365 days, and that changes every day, right? Then they'll demonetize the channel. I noticed that they're doing that too. A lot of people are getting demonetized for that. Okay, Mr. D says movie or TV show reactions. Now, when it comes to like reactions for those things, I don't know that we can show any part of the TV show on the video, though, in the video. I feel like even if you say that fair use commentary, section 187, yada, 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 I feel like they still get you. So I feel like we can just talk about it and not show no footage. I see other people show footage, but I don't think their channels are monetized. And it would probably be TV shows, especially Lifetime movies. Oh my God. Oh my God. I need to go outside and touch grass. I'm telling you, I am so into my Lifetime movies that I can tell you if they use that outfit in another Lifetime movie on another character. And I'm telling Joshua, I said, remember that? Joshua has a Lifetime movie that he hates. And every time it shows, I told him, I said, your movie showed today. And he goes with the idiot doctor that just met the guy and invited him home to her house and then went and took a damn shower with some stranger in the house, right? And she wore this outfit that was a onesie thing and it was off the shoulder. I swear to God, they put that thing on somebody else in another movie. I like that idea though, Mr. D. We're going to be fielding all ideas. We're going to be fielding all ideas because I don't know that vlogs would work. I do vlogs for my members. Oh, by the way, members, fair use is where they get you. See Edmund, be knowing. I love the Lifetime movies. They're so stupid. I like them because they're stupid. Edmund, I'm editing a really good video for the members. I really wish that I could talk about this thing publicly, but because the person that I'm talking about watches my show stalkerish, I can't talk it publicly. So we're going to talk it behind the scenes at the membership. But it's something that's going on behind the scenes. And Edmund, watch it when I put it out because I need your opinion. I need your opinion on this topic, okay? Yeah, we could try one or two. And you know, at the other channel, Bear Pantry Talk, I was putting commentary there, but I was trying to do more uplifting, educational type commentary there, right? Because that channel's monetized. And they didn't do well. I put up maybe 6 or 8 videos and they didn't do well. They got 40 views, 20 views, 68 views. They did not do well. And then on one of them, I got some friggin' people that came on. I don't think they're trolls, but they came on and started to like cuss me out because of what I said about Monique's son. I still think that little boy is a loser. And I still think Monique is no saint. I still feel the way I feel. But at Bab's Spare Talk, the channel that's not monetized for years because they took away the monetization because it wasn't having the watch time, some of those videos over there are doing well. The commentary, they're doing well over there. So I'm going to continue doing commentary over there to see if we could get that channel monetized. You know what I mean? But I don't feel any pressure over there. Whatever I get up, like Bessie gave me a good topic to speak on, and I'm going to record it tomorrow. I couldn't record it. I'm blaming Joel. But honestly, it's not his fault. I could have told him that I wanted to record and he would have stopped. It's because I had to take pictures of that cake while the sun was out because we had partly cloudy skies today. So that means the sun peeked through every now and again and we timed it. And we timed it with kai, 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 kai. We took them damn pictures. And so don't do a book in the winter. Don't do a book in the winter. Child, it's a struggle. See that cake? I did that choco flan cake. And that. If you guys want to donate to the show, my Cash App is right there. Why do I put at? It's supposed to be $sign. You guys know what Cash App is. $sign Bear Pantry Show. And honestly, the money is going to go buy ingredients to do the next 10 cakes. I only have 10 more cakes to go. See? I take all different type of shots because you can never tell which one's going to be the one. Sometimes you want to leave the cake whole. Sometimes you want to leave the cake in pieces. And, you can never tell. And Jada's like, you're gonna get nuked because you have that copywritten glass back there. I'm like, it's blurred out. And who's gonna go search in a cake book to find that glass? Nobody. Mr. D, you want to go find a girlfriend over in Belize? Oh my God, let's get into the Belize gossip. So, my cousin, I ain't calling no names. I sent her the Risa Tisa thing off of TikTok, right? Tell me why on Lifetime they showed a movie yesterday. I've seen that movie before, so that movie's been around for about a year. They showed a movie where this guy was a pathological liar, and the girl went hooked up with him right away too quick. They didn't check for diseases when they hooked up, right? And of course, maybe because I'm a woman, right? But no man, I could not be out somewhere with girlfriends and no man will walk. I'm not, let's say I was single. Let's say I didn't have Joe. No man could walk up to me and say, let me buy you guys a round of drinks and then go, oops, I lost my wallet and my phone. And then we're going to be miraculously paying for his drinks. I'm already going to elbow the girl and go, what is going on here? Why are we paying for his drink? We don't know him. He could be the axe murderer. I don't care if he cute. The cuter ones, they're the killers right there. Mm-mm. No, why are we paying for his drink? Then he goes, oh, I lost my wallet. He didn't have nowhere to stay. Well, go to the front desk and say you need a new key card, right? The girl gonna take him into her room. And because he said, I don't want to mess with you because I'm not a one night stander. Oh, Lord, she fell for him even more. I'm like, these people are stupid. Stupid. So I sent her the Risa Tisa. See, I'm already doing a review, Mr. D. I'm already doing a review and didn't note it. So I sent her the Risa Tisa thing. She watched it in one friggin' afternoon. It took me 3 days to get through Risa Tisa and her mess. And so then she sent me something off of Facebook. So I don't know who all have Facebook in here. I know people don't like Facebook. Some people say, I have Facebook. I can't say that. I said, okay, whatever. You know what I tell them people? You don't have no Facebook, but you sure know everything that's going on Facebook though. So somebody in your bloody household have Facebook. My mom didn't used to have Facebook because Belize people call it Fastbook because fast means you're nosy, right? So my mom didn't have no Fastbook, but she knew everything going on in Facebook. Why? Because she had us. And we would tell her everything we don't seen. So in Facebook, there's some Belizean people gone wild. So there's this guy, his name is Anthony Belize Tillett. My cousin also sent me a video from a girl named Erlise Belizean Gill, from another lady, because I guess they're all embroiled in a beef in YouTube. I guess they used to be friends or acquainted. I still don't know what they're beefing over. I asked my cousin and she told me, but I don't remember what the hell she said. But I'm just telling you guys this because I didn't know that my own people were going on like this out there in social media. Them people have prono. You guys know what I mean, right? My mom used to say, I'm gonna go watch hardcore porn. It's that one, the one with the pawn shop. So that man, Anthony, is cussing these people out. My God, I thought my friend Donat could cuss. Child, I need to send Donat some of these videos. Then people have nudes out there that they talk about it's revenge porn. Please give me a break. That ain't no revenge prawn, okay? So I have to watch what I say on YouTube. That man is cussing these women out. These women is cussing him back. There's some guy in Belize named Budna that supposedly raped a little boy in Guatemala, and they gave him 76 years in absentia. He ran, right? He ran to Belize, and I guess they don't have no treaty to send him back. He over there running amok, doing the most. These women are protected. What the hell is Wednesday night? I can't even eat. I can't edit. I can't do nothing for my life because I'm in there. And child, I think then people can see you when you're in their live. Can somebody let me know if when you're in somebody's Facebook live, can the host see that you're in a live, even if you didn't talk? Somebody let me know this. I haven't gone live at Facebook in a long time. And I vaguely remember when I used to go live at Facebook, I would see that it says somebody is watching, but then that person doesn't say nothing. So I kind of think they know I'm in that live watching. Thank you, Bessie. Thank you. Every dollar you guys send is gonna go to friggin' eggs, evaporated milk, condensed milk, media crema. That friggin' media crema is like $4.25 a tin. And I have two more cakes that need the media crema. That's the medium cream, not the heavy cream. I have to do a chocolate tres leches, and I have to do one that's a what do you call the thing? Like a gelatin tres leches. So I have two more tres leches. I have three tres leches in the book. And this book is going to have about 34 or 35 cakes. And they're going to be cakes that when you make them, you can take them to any potluck and you will be the star. No matter which one of those cakes you make, pick one. You walk into a potluck and people go, "Oh, what's this? Oh my God. Oh my." If you make the Belize block cake, you're going to have to explain what the hell that is though, because people might think it's chocolate. And so I'm finishing the cake book because I started it after the third book that I did. Well, before the third book, before the small batch book. I started that cake book and I just didn't finish it because I didn't have the money to make those 65, 85 cakes to do it through Moritz cookbooks. And I have to make those cakes to test them. And then I decided to finish it at Amazon. And it's going to be the same 8 by 10 like the other two books. And then I'm going to have 3 at Morris Cookbook and 3 at Amazon. And I'm not doing any more cookbooks. I'm done. I'm done with cookbooks. If I make another cookbook, it's going to be for me and me alone, just to have it on my shelf because maybe I want everything in one location, right? But that's it. I'm going to have a bread book, the Belizean book, the cake book. And then from Morris Cookbook, I have the other Belizean book, the other book with all these better than restaurant quality meals at home. And then the small batch book. And then I have my powder bun dry mix. You guys pick up your dry mix? No, like if they're live, like if the creator is live and I step into the live chat, does Facebook show that I'm in that live chat? That's what I'm asking Edmund. Because I swear when I used to go live at Facebook, it would show that people were watching, but they didn't comment. It would say like Lucy so and so is watching and Byron so and so is watching, but those people were not talking in my chat. And even if I said, "Hey, are you guys in this room watching?" they wouldn't respond. They just stay quiet. So that's what I'm doing, child. I'm staying quiet. I'm telling you, if you want me to drop the link on Wednesday, go to my community feed. If you have Facebook, I will drop the link. Christine watched it one night with me last week, Wednesday. Christine is not Belizean, and the guy talk a lot of Creole, but Christine understood a lot of it because they hear me talk all the time. And Christine has an open mind, right? That guy, be warned, it's not for the faint of heart, it's not for kids. He shows the full nudity and doesn't blur nothing out. I don't know how those videos are still on Facebook. And he says it's not revenge prawn because those nudes are on the internet all over the place, according to this dude. I don't know these people enough to pick a side yet, but eventually I will pick a side. This guy, I'm reluctant to pick his side, even though he feels like he's getting beat up on because he belongs to a different political party than me. He doesn't belong to the political party that I belong to in Belize. But if he's in the right, I'll pick his side. Mm. You know? So that's the next topic that we want to do. So we talked about me being burned out. We talked about that invitation from that lady who never contacted me again. We talked about Jada's job situation. And we talked about Belize people on Facebook going wild. These people, my God. Does everybody have like nudes out there? I don't understand this. I think I would have to have like a jacked up body. You know what I mean? Muscle here, no fat there for me to have a nude. I was like, hell to the no. Yes, Bessie girl. You guys pick up your powder bun dry mix. I'm going to the post office tomorrow. I was supposed to go today because I have a couple of orders to deliver, but I got tied up for hours on hold with Medi-Cal, right? In California, it's not called Medicaid, it's called Medi-Cal. They're trying to kick us all off of Medi-Cal because they split Jada off of us because they said the pandemic is done. And there's very little bit of money you can make without having to get kicked off of Medi-Cal. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Stress. Community chats with unread messages will also appear among active contacts at the top of your chat list. Okay. Me? For what purpose, Mr. D? Did you have a specific purpose? I know what Chat GPT is, and I know how to use Chat GPT, but when I do my writing, I don't like Chat GPT for it. It feels very robotic. It uses words and vocabulary I wouldn't use. The verbiage is all wrong. I'm like, mm. Plus, Chat GPT don't know nothing past, I think, 2021. I think it's 2021. They don't, you don't know nothing past, or 2016. I don't remember. If you put my dad's name in Chat GPT, it won't come up. But if you put it in Google, it'll come up because my dad's a former Olympian, you know? Oh, suggestion as to what to do next or for topics? No, I didn't. I didn't. You know, and I don't have to pivot completely away from food at this channel because a lot of people subscribe to this channel because of the food, but they're not watching. I see a lot of Belizean channels crop up overnight and they put out videos for like 6 months and they get burned out and they quit. Nobody's checking for Belizean food. I had to come to that harsh reality my own self. That's why when I did my pota bun, I didn't package my pota bun for Belizeans. And the most complaints that I've received about my pota bun has been from Belizeans. And I told you this is why I didn't package it for Belizeans. I package it for Americans because it's something wonderful that they would make and they would love customizing it the way I've customized it and to have something so unique and different and it travels well and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Bye, Carla, darling. Thanks for coming in. I tried to do this earlier because I know this time is bad for the people on the East Coast. It's dinner time and stuff because it's after 8. But if I come live at 1 o'clock, who the hell's gonna come on? Over the pond, over in the UK? I might start doing more live too. I might start doing more live. If you guys like this kind of live, I might start doing more live. Because I'm set up for it. I just gotta walk in here, turn on the light, turn on the camera, bring the computer, and I'm ready. I don't have to move things around. You know what I mean? I can also turn the next way and be on that wall, but that little couch hurts. When I get money, I'm gonna buy a different couch for in here, one that doesn't hurt. Mr. D, that's true, but I still didn't get a lot of views. What people were watching in the pandemic were skits and comedy and fights and beefs and celebrity gossip. People don't really want to see food. The only time people want to see a food channel or a cooking channel is when they want to learn how to make that certain item. And they want to rush up on it and go, how to make flan, right? And they rush up and they find it, and the video is clear and concise and shows you blah, 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 blah. Thank you for watching. Bye. That's what people want. See that girl, Divas Can Cook? She's been here forever. She don't ever show her face. We know what she looks like because she put her face on her book. I don't understand that. To me, if you're not going to show your face in your YouTube videos, then don't put your face on your cookbook. I don't need to see it. You're not a part of the brand. Your face is not a part of the brand. In the beginning, I wasn't putting my face on camera. And then I started to put my face on camera at the start and at the ending of the video. And then a friend came by, somebody that I had just met, but now he's a friend. And I was showing him one of my videos and he kept lifting up the laptop like this and he was looking underneath it and he was looking. And I said, what the hell are you looking at? And he goes, I'm trying to see your face. I don't like this shit where I don't see people's face when they're teaching me how to cook things. I want to see your face. And I said, okay. So I started to put my face on camera. And after that, Joshua says, every cookbook that you do, you're going to have to put your face on that cookbook because you're a part of the brand. Your face is a part of the brand. And when people see that cookbook and they see your face right away, they know, okay, that's Barbara's book. So I don't like people who don't show their faces on YouTube videos when they have their cooking show. And then all of a sudden they make a cookbook and their faces on it. I'm like, okay, we don't need to see that. Bye, Edmund. Bye. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for participating in the chat. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. If I missed you, please forgive me because I'm trying to like pay attention to the camera and pay attention to you guys. So how long have we been here? Almost an hour. Yeah, we're going to wrap this up in about 6 minutes. Okay, guys? We don't want these live events to go longer than an hour. See how people had to leave? Carla had to leave. Edmund had to leave. We don't want it to be like that. We have 21 people watching. Yeah, so I'm letting you guys know up front. I don't want to do mukbangs because that involves eating, and I have trouble with my intestines sometimes with certain foods that I eat. So I basically be eating the same food over and over again. Um, I don't mind doing cooking here and there, but if you look at other people, like people who are doing van life, they're just in their vans, and then they might be at a creek, and they might, oh, look at the bird, and they take the drone and take pictures, and they come back and go, this is what I'm making today, and it's a cup of noodles and some foolishness, right? And then they wrap it up, and I'm like, why can't I? Okay, let me tell you about another content creator that pisses me off. No, I would never leave California. I said that at the beginning about that job competition thing that they were offering, that you can win a job to work in Boston. Yuck, yuck. I would never ever leave. I love California. We're buying our home. It's not like we're renting. I love every aspect of California. When we first came from Belize, we settled in Florida, Miami, Hialeah, Florida to be exact. And I went to school in West Palm Beach, Florida, because that's where my dad's sister lived. And that's where we were able to sign in to get into school. Because, when you first come, you don't got your papers. And we stayed in Florida for 10 months, and I hated that state. I was like, oh, God, this reminds me too much of Belize. There's too much flies and what do you call the thing? Mosquitoes and sand flies and too many things that can bite you and kill you. I'm like, this is what mommy said America is about. America ain't all that. I didn't like Florida. I judged Florida really, really badly. So then they said, we're going to move to San Antonio, Texas. That's where my mom had a sister living. Went there, I'm like, oh God, this looked like the land that time forgot. I did not like San Antonio, Texas. We stayed there 1 month, and mama said, we can't make it here. Let's go to California. My mom had another sister here, and that sister is still here. And we came to California, and when we landed on a crisp, cold March night, I don't remember what date in March, but it was in March. And I just remember, oh my God, this feels amazing. My aunt lived in an apartment upstairs. There were friendly Black American neighbors downstairs that were like, welcome, you guys just came? Oh my God. And it just felt like home. It felt like people wanted us to be here, got into school, excelled in school. The teachers liked me and my brother, got all type of scholarships because they liked us, pushed us hard. I love it here. Love it, love it, love it. Mm-mm-mm. You're gonna work remote work for the government. Child, I did not like San Antonio. Did not like it. I went to school there too for the month. Mommy already put us in school. I'm like, God damn. You know what I caught from the school there? Chicken pox. And what I found out in Texas, that everything is big, even the people. In that school, I must have been 150 pounds, but in that school, everybody was 1,000 pounds each. I'm like, God damn, what are these people eating? Woo! I love it. I love my governor. I don't like my mayor right now. I used to like her. She was on my show. I love my governor. I love the state. I love what we stand for. I love everything about California. And the only other place I like better than California is probably Belize because I was raised there, but I wouldn't want to go back and live in Belize. You like the Philippines? Did you like the Philippines? I've never been, probably will never go. I don't like any place where I have to travel too far. Like 16 hours on a plane. When we go to Belize, it's 3 hours from here to Houston, and then an hour and 45 minutes from Houston to Belize. And that 3 hours is long. I'm like, oh God, it's only been 10 minutes. Oh my God, it's only been a half hour. What am I going to do? I got to get through 3 hours. No, I hope I don't need to pee. I'm a baby. Kathy, thank you for all the love. Kathy, thank you for all the support. Kathy and her sister are always there supporting me. And Portia Higginbottom, if you happen to watch this in the replay, I always pray for you and your family because I never forget you. Every time I turn on these lights, you appear in front of my eyes that you gave me the money to buy these lights years ago. And I always pray for you, okay, Portia? So if you're going through something, just know that God got it, okay? You know what I've been watching a lot of too? Those psychics, right? But some of them read the tarot, but some of them are clairvoyant. I'm like, how are they different than me? I feel like they're just like having conspiracy theories and just like guesstimating things. I don't think they're really clairvoyant. You know what I mean? I saw this one guy, I don't know what his nationality is, but a lady called in and say, "My cat is sick and they said it has kidney something or whatever. Should I put him down?" And he says, "Well, do what the vet says." How the hell is that clairvoyant? I could do the same thing. I could do the same- I think that's what I'm going to pivot the channel away to. I'm going to just tap into my clairvoyance, and it's just going to be rough estimating and guesstimating. And I'm going to tell you, just pull it out of my butt. Just tell you anything, child. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Even after having said it, I couldn't do it. Okay. Oh boy. Well, I'm glad to be feeling better. My appetite is back, so I can come off of that one meal a day. When I didn't have any appetite, it was pretty much one meal a day. When I had that sore throat for 50, 100 days, it was one meal a day. Now I feel like I can eat breakfast and then that meal. I feel like I can go back to 2 meals a day. Oh my God, Joshua would love that. Mr. D, Joshua would love that kind of experience. He would love that, that escape room type thing. I feel like there's a lot of fun things left to do in YouTube. I don't feel like my YouTube career is over, but I am burned out of doing food. And if I were doing food for a living, like out there working for the man, I would have found some kind of way to quit a long time ago. I'm tired of this. I'm gonna have my 6 cookbooks and my pot of bun dry mix. We can still drop food somewhere in the video, but child, like for instance, if we're doing the review, like Mr. D said, right? We can have whatever we eating while we reviewing. Look like, let's see, this is what we made. We made some plantain chips. We're gonna eat that in a little while we doing the review. What I'm gonna do, the next Lifetime movie that I watch, I'm gonna sit down and take some notes because I don't even know the name of these Lifetime movies because I never look at the name. You know, I just know I've seen some of them over and over again. And I'm gonna take some notes and we're gonna start saying how stupid this person is. Why did they do this? Why? You know, Lifetime movie has a template, you know, and they just kind of drop the characters in the template and they go from there. So, but that's why I like it because it's on in the background, like background noise, and it doesn't give me any kind of anxiety. Like to turn on the news, the like MSNBC, and oh my God, then people get anxiety. Every minute is breaking news, breaking news. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are getting worked up over nothing. There's no news breaking for real, for real. I get it, Mr. D. I get it. But those travel videos, they do well though, you know. They do well, especially if you travel and talk to the common man in the street. People like that. That's what Joe wants to do. Travel and talk to the common. And you see, even when he went to the swap meet, you see how well he did with that. He just gets right out there and talk to people, you know? So all right, guys, we've already been here an hour. We don't want it to go more than an hour because if we keep it like that, then maybe we could come live more often. Thanks to my mods that were able to pop in and help me out. And maybe tomorrow, if we do a live, we'll come at a different time of the day, maybe like around 1 o'clock in the afternoon after I've already eaten my lunch or something. We'll see. We'll try it. Mr. D, thank you for coming in and participating. I really appreciate you guys' suggestions. Email me at bearpantry@gmail.com. I will keep you guys up to date if that lady ever calls me or reaches back out again to me to ask me about that test kitchen show. Meanwhile, if you guys want to suggest me for different people's show, you're welcome to do that. Just don't suggest me for like competition type shows because I don't think I would do well in those. I can't think fast enough to come up with stupid ideas for these recipes. But like if a show is having a guest come on to show how to cook something unique, put it in and see where we go, right? And meanwhile, I think I have a couple more cooking videos. Even the shorts are getting on my nerves because I'll do a cooking short, and if they're longer than 14 seconds, they don't get any great views. And when I put it out, people always come, recipe, please. I'm like, God damn, it was just a short. I just wanted to have fun with the video. Why do I have to give you a recipe for everything? Just watch it and walk away. Can you please do that? That's what I want to tell the people who watch my shorts. Watch it and walk away. I don't have time to go type that recipe into the comments or the description section, or I can link it to the long form video, and 10 to 1 that might have the recipe, but they don't want to watch the long form. So I see people do shorts and they do skits. What's up? Did Edmund come back? When I go live again, today's Monday, maybe Wednesday, we'll do another live. I'll talk about a content creator that pretty much puts nothing out. Nothing. When they put up their videos, it's absolutely nothing. It's worse than Seinfeld. Seinfeld was a show about nothing. Their channel is about nothing. Nothing. And they get a lot of views to their videos. That girl's making like 10K a month. And that pisses me off that's what people want to watch. Nothing. It's like watching air. I was like, what is this content about? What? Why? Thank you, Mr. D. Thank you. Bessie, my darling, thank you. Thank you for sticking with me, Bessie. All right, remember, replay viewers, if you're going to give, it's $ Bear Pantry Show. Cash App is the easiest way for you to give because YouTube takes 35 or 30% off the super chat, super sticker, super this, super that. And I don't see it till the end of the next month. So if you give it now for March, I wouldn't see it till April 21st. So if you want to donate money so I can go buy ingredients to do the next 10 cakes, child, it would be greatly appreciated. Bessie, thank you for your donation because it got me through like 4 cakes. It really did. A lot of eggs, a lot of butter. The neighbor gave me so much butter. She's been getting all the cakes though. I think she's home. I better go get her cake ready. I texted her today and I go, I have cake. I even gave the lady that was walking her kid to and from school, but I didn't see her today. I was dogging her. My daughter's channel is Jada Julianne. Let me put it in here at JadaJulianne at Jada Julianne. Thank you, Sarita, for checking out her channel. I'd love for you guys to encourage Sarita. If you go over there and you find her channel, can you please encourage her to put out music? Rather than go to this job that she hates where she's teaching people music and getting burned out. She's getting burned out of even doing music because she's teaching it. Just put out your own. Do some covers. You can't get paid for the covers, but you're not going to get copyright struck because you're not going to monetize it. And then that way, when your songs come out, you'll have a following. She took down the first original 5 songs that she had produced because she knows better now and she knows that those weren't produced with great quality. So I can't fight her to put those back on. I take down my old videos I don't like, right? And so I was like, put out new thing and do covers. And my God, we have a fight in here every day. Just encourage her. Don't tell her you came to my page. Just say, hey, Jada, we'd love to see you do some covers. Do that. Encourage her because if she quit this job, we're going back to the beach. We're going back to the beach for her to sing again at the beach. So I love you guys. We'll try to come live again in the middle of the day next time, though, okay? Take care. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Au revoir.